Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Always doing my check before we get things popping. Before y'all can see my face. We are live on YouTube this time all around. If you in the chat, you want to change from top chat to live chat. Savage Gaming, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Spirit Tot, what is up? Thanks for the live stream. Thanks for the hearts. We are live on YouTube. I'm getting my drink together because I will admit I am tired. I had a very big meal and I am now tired. I got hit with the itis, so I'm trying to fight it. My eyes hurt right now, I'll be honest. So hopefully this will carry me over. Hey, the lovely, beautiful Amanda. What's up? Thanks for the live stream. Welcome. Crazy 0420. What is up? Thanks for the live stream. Again, change your chat, excuse me, from top chat to live chat, so you can see everybody. So you can see everybody and what they have to say. All right, beat picking back up. This is the moment where we're gonna jump in. Let's go. Alright, that's enough of that. Let me switch it over here. Let me get my intro going real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Tru Inferno. Today is Sunday, April the 30th. I don't know why I put up 2. April the 30th. Last day of the month of April before we move on to the month of May. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm good. Like I was saying, I got hit with the itis. I had a big birthday dinner. Not my birthday, but my twin cousins. We celebrated their birthday today, and I had a big dinner, and now I'm fighting the itis right now. So that's what's going on with me. Now, Motown Country, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. So, I'm trying to find any good news here, because I know I got bad news, but I'm trying to find some good news here. Okay, I think we do got some good news. So, good news is this. Next month's edition of the Tru Inferno show will happen on May the 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I already got a special guest. Yes, food coma. Let me move this down just a tad bit. I already got a special guest. That did not go down at all. Pause on that. Okay, there we go. I think we should be good here. Yes, I like this. So yes, I already got a special guest for May's edition of the Tru Inferno show. You will find out who it is probably 2 weeks from now. So there you go with that. Let me get another sip of this Wake Up G Fuel drink. The bad news is Rachael got held up. She went to some event today and they didn't let her leave as early as she thought she would. So at the latest, she's going to be like about, 40 minutes late. She's going to try to get here as soon as possible. She's still going to be on the show. But yeah, she's going to be late. So, until we get Rachael on the show, because we will get Rachael. We may even get both by the way she was talking. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. So, let me see. Alright, so I'm expecting to hear back from Rachael. Once she gets home, I will get on the call, and then she'll be talking to me and to you as well. But since she's not here yet, I can talk to you guys. So let's switch on over to here. Alright, so here we go. We got the Tru Inferno show. Ooh, I need to change that sub goal. I need to desperately change that sub goal. So, I mean, it's not her fault, I guess. I don't know what happened. She went to some event, or I think her and Jesse did. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. And then, yeah, I guess it went longer than expected. So, it is what it is. No big deal. So, we're going to save the Go Fest convo until she gets here. Like the Go Fest New York one. I'm not sure she's going to be able to add anything to the Osaka and London one. So, we can start off there, then we can hop back up to the New York version, because she is going. Her and Jesse, they're both going to Go Fest New York. That is happening. So if y'all should have been, aware this on her Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JesseRachael. So yeah, both of them are going to GoFest in New York. And just to remind everybody, GoFest in New York, day 1, August the 18th. That's my birthday. And of course, your boy is going as well. I already booked my flight. I already booked my hotel room. Niantic took care of all of that for me. So there you go with that. So I will be going to New York for my birthday weekend. I can't wait. It's going to be dope. But, ladies and gentlemen, I will also be going to Osaka. GoFest Osaka. So that would be SummerSlam weekend, which I'm kind of sad because SummerSlam is here in Detroit, and I'm going to miss it because I'm going to be in Japan. Do you have a train recommendation? You talking about Motown Country? I'm assuming you talking about New York. You trying to take a train down there? So, it is possible to do a train. I'm trying to think. You may be looking at 2 days, but it is possible to do a train. So I think you can do Amtrak. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that is possible. I'm looking it up right now. So we want to go here actually. Okay. So you're trying to go to New York. Okay. So, but because what happened was, Lando took a train and his wife Val. They took a train from New York all the way down to Seattle. So, and I recall them, they had to go through Chicago, which means they probably had to come past, I'm not 100% sure on that, but they might have to go past Detroit, Dearborn area. So, but I think it is possible. So, like, let me see. You probably, again, I'll probably be looking at like a 2-day trip. So, you probably want to leave on the 15th to get there, and then leave on Monday the 21st. I'm guessing. I don't know. This trip cannot be booked. We do not have any travel options between the stations enter. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. You may need to do a combo, like a train bus combo. I don't know. So let me see. Or let me put in, instead of Dearborn, let me type in Detroit. And let's see about that one. Nothing coming up on Amtrak website. I don't know. Here we go. The Dearborn to New York train. You can hit up Rendezvous.com. They normally have cheap prices on there. That's obviously gonna be round trip. Let me see. So yeah, you'll be looking at a well, hold on now. Or you could probably leave Wednesday and get there Thursday. That'll probably be better actually. Yeah. Cause I don't know what that is. What is that? Yeah, so you probably want to hit up Rendezvous, WANDERU.com, and look up. Well, I know where you're going from. Like you're probably Dearborn or something, I guess, to New York, and go that route. And then it'll probably tell you have to get on. You have to go to Detroit. So you probably want to do Detroit to New York. That'll be your best bet. So, and I think it's gonna cost $49. I'm not sure if that's a round trip or is that one way. Yeah, that's one way, and then yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be your best bet. All right, so with that out the way, let's get on with New York. I'm not New York, but Osaka and London. So let me ask you. Okay, this is probably a no, but I'm gonna ask just in case. I could be wrong with this. Is anybody in the chat? 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 Is an going to the Go Fest in Osaka or London. Obviously, you can't do both. Get it both on the same weekend, August 4th through the 6th. Hey, Lando, what's up? Then show it to live stream. I was wondering about that, dude. Detroit to Chicago, then to NYC. That's another possibility as well. So yeah, let me look that up real quick. Let me go to Amtrak official's website again. So obviously Detroit to Chicago, that's easy. Like, that's not the hard part. So what you want to do is Chicago to New York. And I'm gonna let you know right now, if you want to go that route, you like to get from here to New York, it's gonna take you about, like, I think 5 hours, 6 hours maybe. So you want the earliest train. So that's like 6 something in the morning, probably on Wednesday, which is the 16th. And then you're gonna be returning on the 21st August. So let me see. Nope, it's still saying this trip cannot be booked. Wow. Let me try NYP. Maybe that's right. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, that's right. So if you use the NYP station, apparently that's not going to work. So you have to do the NYP station. So that's the case. Let me look up Dearborn then. Let me try Dearborn again then. All right, that was better. That was much better. That was much better. So let me see. So Motown country, it is possible. Ooh. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's one ticket left going to New York that costs $49. Everything else that I see costs at least. Wait, no, that's another. Yeah. Everything else that I see costs $152 or higher. So that's going there. I don't know about going back. Let me click on this, see what happens about going back. Oh, going back, you're gonna be paying some major moolah going back. So the cheapest one I see is $97. That's going back, by the way. That's going back. So if you're trying to do it, Motown Country, you may want to get your ticket now. I'm letting you know right now. So combined, let me see how much it costs combined. You're looking at. They're not gonna show me the price. Oh, there it is up top. You're looking at about $150 total. Obviously, they're gonna put tax involved in that, but yeah, you look at $150 total, and that's the cheapest way to go. Unless you want to leave Tuesday or something, I don't know how much it'll cost. Or you could try to leave Sunday night, Sunday, I guess. I don't know. So. Yeah, I would probably say, like, if you're serious about taking the train down there, I would probably, look into that. See if you get anything under $200, because at that point, you probably better off flying, I guess. All right. So again, back to my original question, and that is this. Is anybody in the chat going to Osaka or London? If you're not, that's fine, because I'm not expecting anybody in the chat to be going, with exception of one person. I'm not going to say who it is. But if anybody else is going to Osaka or London, say so in the chat. So again, just to repeat myself, I am going to Osaka. I already got my flight. And then the first portion of that trip is already booked, hotel-wise. I'm not saying where I'm going, but I will be somewhere for like 3 days. And then on the 4th day, I'm heading to Osaka, where hopefully I will be rendezvousing with other content creators and hopefully we could get like a group logging going on for Osaka, for Worlds, and for in between Osaka and Worlds. So that's my plan. But if not, that's fine as well, because I can still rendezvous with a member of the inner circle who is going. Right, she hit me up. She told me that she was going to Osaka. I don't know about Worlds though. No, she ain't going to Worlds, but she is going to Osaka. So I can rendezvous with her for that Osaka weekend. So we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. But yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really, really crazy. Who's gonna do that? Motown Country? No. Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna save their head and visit monks? Are you talking about my inner sucker member? Nah, she ain't gonna do that. She ain't gonna do that. Let me see. I'm gonna see something real quick. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, I can't wait for that trip. So I would be leaving for Japan July. Let me check that date again. The 29th. And this is going to be a 2-day flight for me. And I won't get there till Monday, July 31st. Early morning, July 31st. And then on Thursday, I'm going to take a train to go for my secret spot. So I see what happened. Monday, I'm going to go to an airport. And then I'm going to take a train from that city over to the secret spot. I'm not going to say where I'm going because then y'all be able to figure out where I'm going. And then Thursday, I'm taking a train to Osaka. Staying there for Go Fest. And then leaving more than likely on Monday to go somewhere closer to Yokohama in Tokyo. And then probably go to Yokohama on Thursday. I've not gotten that far yet. And then of course Friday it will be Worlds. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll be at Worlds. And then Monday I'm heading home. Yo, Michael, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. And then I should be, yeah. Then I'll be actually. I won't be getting back until Tuesday. I won't be home until Tuesday. And it all starts and ends with me, ironically enough, taking a train from here to Chicago. When I go to Japan, and when I leave Japan, obviously I'm taking a train from Chicago back here. And then Wednesday I'm at home. I have the day off. I'm gonna be recovering from jet lag. And then Thursday I'm boarding a flight to New York. Early morning. Like I think I won't get there till like 11:50 something. So yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be really, really crazy. And in case y'all just joined into the live stream wondering where Rachel, she's running late. She got held up at some event today. So she should be hitting me up once she's get home. And then we can get her in the call. So yeah, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that Osaka trip. That Osaka trip gonna be crazy. And in case y'all wondering though, why is Osaka and London on the same weekend? That was not Niantic's fault. That's what happened when you try to book stuff in the parks and the cities that owns those parks. Like, you know, complications comes up and then Niantic forced to have 2 Go Fest events on the exact same weekend. It is what it is. I can tell you right now, one of the first people who were pretty much not thrilled to hear about this was Mystic 7 himself. I can tell y'all that right now. So, yeah, that is a thing. That is a thing, unfortunately. Let's move on down here now. So this is gonna be an interesting one. The demise of remote raids. So I'm gonna show y'all this real quick. There they go right here. Passes. There's no remote raids in my inventory. I used them all up for Tapu Bulu. So, and obviously with the prices going up and the limit in place, at the moment I have no desire to do remote raids. None at all. None at all. So, My question to you guys in the chat is this: how do you feel about pretty much remote raiding now being irrelevant? But like, I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts about the demise of remote raiding? Because that's basically what this is. Remote raiding is pretty much gonzo, is dead. So I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts about the demise of remote raiding? I want to hear from you guys about that topic right there. So again, as you can clearly see, there's no remote raid ticket here. And yes, I do got 82 premium battle passes. I've just been saving them for the longest. I did not mean to click on that Oricoli, Reverend. You think, yeah, you think it's trash? I mean, keep going, man. Like, elaborate, right? You think it's trash? I'm trying to get a conversation going. So yeah, right? You think it's trash? And then of course, I'm gonna share my input on it as well. Like, right? You think it's trash? Is it because of a personal personal perspective or perspective of others, whether they're online or people that you know IRL? Why do you think it's trash? You think you're lucky to do 2 raids at all a week now? Oh, okay. When you say you do 2 raids, do you go out and do it, or you still do remote raiding? Motown Country. You know what? We can probably get rid of that, because that's going to be annoying in my opinion. Where is that? There it is. Yeah, let's get rid of that. All right, cool. Because like nowadays for me, unless there's a certain event going on, I don't know. And we're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about that too. Meaning that your motivation to raid is almost 0. Oh, okay. So in terms of like, well, raiding in general, yeah. So, let me tell y'all a story. I'm not sure y'all saw my legendary raid hour video that I done, I think it was 2 weeks ago. It's because our content creators can't host raids for the community. Well, technically, that's not 100% true. Lando Alpha, for example, he still hosts raids on Wednesdays on his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Lando Alpha. It's just that he can't do as many raids as he once could while hosting. So, like, he can still host, and then here I have to back out and not take part in that raid, and then, host some more. So, I think he have, like, 8 gems by his house. I don't remember the exact number. But out of those 8 gems, he can only take part in, at the most, 5. And that's if he wants to. The other 3, he can still host them. But he can't do those raids. And then on that 8th gem, if he wanted to, he can use his 5th raid pass of the day and then go from there. So like the content creators, us content creators, we can still host them. We just can't do as much with the community. That's the issue. But and also I think I want to say Grant and Alex, they still going with the raids. Now Andreas and Corona, he just stopped. He maybe stopped playing Pokemon Go altogether. I need to talk to him about that. So, and then there's others that I know there's others that they used to host raids, but I don't know if they still doing it now. But it's still possible to host raids. And now in the case of Grant and Alex, they go out. I want to say they go out and actually do the raids themselves. But I know Alex does. I don't know about Grant. But I know Alex does. Or probably both, actually. As I said, I think Grant go out and does them. And Alex stays at home. Or they both go out now. So it's still possible for content creators to host their raid hour. But it depends on, like, do they have a spot where they can go and grind and actually do it, stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. And can they have a stable internet connection, stuff like that. Which is, is iffy. Yo, Squid, yo, what's up? Enjoy your live stream. Welcome. Squid, we talking about the demise of remote raiding. Oh, you still at work, but you listening? Oh, okay. I'm about to ask, do you want to comment about the demise of remote raiding, but you're at work? You've been noticing that raid hours aren't as wild now since there's a lot of viewers that reach their raid cap. Oh yeah, that's another good point too. That is a good point. Yeah. And I guess it depends on whose stream you in, cause like, again, Lando Apple is a perfect example. There's always people there trying to do raids. So even if they like that one person in his stream reached that cap, there's still a bunch more that's want to do that raid. So I still say yeah, they gone down because of the limit. But if you really wanted that raid, if you really wanted that shiny, or try to get the shiny rather, not want to get the shiny, but try to get the shiny, it's possible for you to do the raid, like, you know, via a remote raiding. But the problem is, yeah, there's a limit, and yeah, the prices for the raid passes went up, so there's that. But the issue, like, well, before I talk about me personally, is there anybody else that want to chime in on the demise of remote raiding? Is there anybody else that want to chime in on the demise of remote raiding before I chime in and share with you guys what happened during my raid hour that I took part in nearly 2 weeks ago? And actually, when I chime in, it's going to be a bit of a rant. I will be honest. It's going to be a little bit of a rant. Alright, me personally, I get it. Sometimes I head out to the city to host raids, but I'm going to start doing it once the Reddit clears up. I think if there was going to do the limit, it should have been 10. Yeah, exactly. And it should have not went up that much, in my opinion. Right, yeah. Like, they really want people to go out. That's the whole thing. They want people to go out and do the raids. And let me read something off for you guys real quick. Let me see if I can find it first off. And then I'm gonna read it off. I'm not gonna say where I post this, but I think it would be under feedback. And this was this. No, that's not me. Let me see if I can find this. Bear with me, chat. Let me see. No. Sent. Let me see. Okay, let me see. I may have a better time finding it here. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So I post my notes in here, and that's I'm gonna go before that. Before that, let me see. They should have kept the price, but imposed a 5 limit. Not both. Dude, well, I want to agree with that, but I feel like that's not. I'm not sure how realistic that is regarding what they want people to do in regards to rating and how they play the game and stuff like that. But let me find my post. No, that's not what I want. Let me see. And actually, I can read out my number of feedbacks that I posted, actually. Let me see. Yeah, bear with me. I'm trying to find my post. Let's see. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. That's not it. Let me see. Cause one of the things that I brought up was the online communities, and obviously there's the video that I put out. So if y'all didn't see that video, I can talk about that. If y'all didn't see that video, I can give y'all the clip notes for that video. So basically, I agree though that price did went up. I felt like let me find the what should have been done going into when made the change. There should have been multiple notices that remote raids were like how they are set up were going to be changing, and ride they were going to be changing. Like there was no notice. Like I actually looked for this. I was looking to see if they said anywhere in any of their news posts or whatever that said, "Oh, this is only temporary. At some point it's going to go back to how it was, or we're going to remove it." Blah blah. I saw nothing like that. I saw stuff like that for the distance for the Pokestops, but I saw nothing regarding remote raiding and how they want to change it. I saw no post like that. So that's the first thing. There should have been multiple notice so people would be prepared for this instead of it just coming out of nowhere pretty much. So there should have been more of a preparation for us, the player, like going into it instead of like a 1 week notice or so. Like, oh, this is going to happen in a week from now, or whatever the case may be. So like they should have been preparing us for this like a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, stuff like that. And then they should list the reasons why they making this change, as opposed to what they said, which was pretty lackluster in my opinion. Another thing that they should have done was release Campfire to the world. That should have been out first, cause I mentioned this in the video. Back in Seattle, it was me, Lando Alpha, Cricket23, and Libro. I think that's his name. We did a promotional video, like a Campfire challenge, to basically promote Campfire. My video is up, by the way. Like, no offense to Cricket or Lando or anybody like that, but I'm the only one with the video up. Not even Niantic themselves or the Campfire department. They don't even have that video up. And I'm like, Campfire should have been out first. Like, how you expect people to go out and do raids if they may not know where to go? Campfire will help them with that. That should have been out first. So that should have came out first instead of releasing bits to certain people and be like, oh, y'all can invite people. Like, no, it should have been out worldwide. It should be available worldwide, like prior to the changes involving remote raiding. Also, what they should have done was they should have, like, you know, back in 2022, they were doing those community day events where Niantic personnel or Niantic volunteers will show up at community days at certain cities and basically promote community day. And I actually attended one in Indianapolis. So I had a meetup in Indianapolis last year. I forgot what month it was, but I did go to Indy. I think it was like May actually. So they should have done a in-person raid events. Like everybody meet up at one spot, 19 personnel, and everybody meet up at one spot. We just walk around and do raids, and that could be at different cities as well. And they could be recording this, so and promoting how great it is to do in-person raids and how everybody's having fun, and try to get people to engage and try to do that as well. So that should have been done, but that wasn't done as well. What I said was what Niantic can do is they need to reduce the price of remote raiding. So I think, what is it now? It's like, what is it? Like $195 for a single and $525 for a triple pack. I feel like it should be $150 for a single and $450 for a triple pack. So either they should reduce the prices of remote raiding, or change the amount of coins you can get from gyms and or how to get those coins, because that gym system is trash. It is by far, in my opinion, the worst thing about Pokemon Go. The gym system is the worst thing about Pokemon Go. Like, it's terrible. Let me see what else he said. Oh, some great news though. You finally got to play City Skyline again after trying to fix it for you. I have no clue what that is. But getting back to the gym system, like, it's so stupid, because in order for you to collect your coins, you have to rely on the competition, on your rivals, on opposing teams to knock you out of the gym in order for you to get your coins. It's not like you're getting 50 coins a day as long as you remain in that gym. No, you have to rely on them to kick you out in order for you to get your coins. To me, that is the stupidest idea ever. I understand why they did it, because of guys like me, how I was like finessing the system with the coins. Once upon a time, I'm like, yo, like I said, I was a gym fiend back in the day before they changed the gym rework. You know, before they did the gym rework. But I was no joke with the gym. So I understand why they did it, but it's still stupid. It's still stupid. So, like I said, man, you have to rely on if I'm valid. Matter of fact, how many Pokemon I got it? We can see this right now. We can see this right now. I got 6 Pokemon in gyms right now, right? In order for me to collect any of these coins or get my maximum of 50, I already got it today because somebody, again, knocked me out of a gym. But in order for me to get my coins for tomorrow, I need somebody to knock me out of one of these gyms. Like, how stupid is that? Like, if that's the case, why even have the teams? Because that's really the whole reason why you have teams, so you can compete in gyms. And, you know, that was the whole rivalry aspect of the game regarding the Instinct, Valor, and Mystic. So they could be competing against one another regarding gyms. But if you have to rely on your rivals to get your coins, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid to me. Or at least, if you don't want to, you know, do that, you don't want to change that, at least increase the amount of coins you get from 50 to 100. Or 75 at least. But to keep it at 50 is blasphemous. Another thing I said was, there should be no limit for raid hour and raid date events. Now granted, the limit for the upcoming raid date event, which is this coming Saturday, is going up from 5 to 10. But again, I said there should be no limit at all. And there should be no limit on raid hour. Because by doing that, hardcore players more than likely will still go out every other day. And not every day, everybody needs to be out raided anyway. Not every day. So if you want to pick like one day where you want to do raids, you know, it could be raid hour or whatever the case may be. But like the hardcore folks who want the shiny, who want the XL candies, who want the hundos and the shundos, they're going to be going out no matter what. So yeah, that's my feedback that I left in regarding to that. I don't know what y'all saw there. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that whole situation. Actually, I want to move you over here. Actually, let's move you over here. All right. Any more thoughts on the demise of remote raiding before we move? I'm clean up. Move on to the next topic. Any more thoughts on remote raiding before we move on to the next topic? Where we at on time? So I should be getting contacted by Rachael any minute now, since it's almost 9 o'clock. Dun 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 dun. But yeah. And then also the online community is like, I don't know if half of them will ever be happy with Pokemon Go. I don't know. Cause it's constant complaints online on Twitter. I don't know about Reddit. I tend to stay away from Reddit. I don't mess with Reddit. That to me is a gigantic no. So it's like, yeah. I tend to stay away from Reddit. Yo, Jody, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. I have been remote rated since the increase in price. Since it's almost the price of a bag increase, I'm increasing my bag space until max. Then I can remote rate again. Yeah, that is a good point. It is like for one ticket, for one remote raid pass, it almost as if you're increasing your Pokemon storage once, or you're increasing your bag storage once. Like, that is crazy too. That is crazy. Imagine Pogo being the only game that in order to win, get coins, you have to lose to the other team. Exactly. Like, that should never be the case. Again, I understand why they set it up like that, because of people like me and what I was doing with the gyms. But still though, it's so stupid. And again, like, they might as well just get rid of the teams And at that point, just get rid of the coin system altogether in terms of how you earn coins. Because another thing that is doing is also you're encouraging people to create multiple accounts. So, you know, or another account, a secondary account. So now they have their second accounts for the sole purpose of knocking your main account out of a gym so you can collect every day. So that's the thing too. And by the way, having more than one account is against TOS. By the way, I just want to throw that out there as well. But I am seeing like matter of fact, ironically enough, somebody who was hosting raids, they're not playing Final Fantasy 15, which is interesting. So yeah, this whole remote raiding situation is crazy. Very crazy indeed. But one thing, and I need to do this too, I keep putting this off, but one thing I do want to do is I want to go out and talk to the offline community, like those that actually play the game, but not exactly, they're not on Twitter, they're not on Reddit, they're not on social media like that or at all. I want to talk to them and see what they think about it. Because here's the thing about the whole remote raiding situation, and then I'm going to go, and this is going to lead to my rant soon too, and that is this. The majority of people who play Pokemon Go, and this is a true statement actually, the majority of people who play Pokemon Go, they're not on Twitter. They're not on Reddit. They're not on YouTube, watching YouTube videos like that. You know, they're not, obviously they're not even hardcore players. It's just casual folks who may open the game for like, I don't know, like 30 minutes a day or something like that, hour a day, something like that. I don't know how long they're in the game for, but it's like that casual player. And the casual player, the majority of them are not on Twitter. They're not on YouTube. They don't know who Trainer Tips is. I remember one time I went to a Pokemon Go event. I think it was a community day event. And this was obviously before COVID. And I forgot how this conversation was brought up. But somebody either mentioned Pokemon Master Holly or Trainer Tips or Mystic 7. And, you know, people was like, who are they? And I'm like, wow, okay, they don't know who they are? That's what I was thinking to myself. So, yeah, the casual player, they don't necessarily know who Trainer Tips is. Or Mystic 7, or Pokemon Master Holly, or Zoe 2000, or anybody like that. They don't know any of us like that. Nor are they on Twitter. So, and there's a majority of people who play Pokemon Go like that. So that's who they trying to target. That's the mindset here. So I want to talk to people like them to get their thoughts on the whole remote raiding situation. Because here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. And in case y'all wondering, let me wait a minute. Let me set this back up real quick. There we go, we got it back. There's mine right there. In case y'all wondering, when I went out for a raid hour and I got that right there. This is a brand new shiny in the game. Like, it came out I think a day or two ago, prior to raid hour, not this past raid hour, but the raid hour before. I went out there thinking like there's going to be, you know, a decent number of people out there raiding for this thing. There was only 3 vehicles out there. And it wasn't like it was a carpool. 1 person per vehicle. So there was 3 of us in person who was at the Civic Center in Dearborn, which would have 8 gyms. There's 8 gyms over there. And there was only 3 of us over there raiding. And I'm like, oh, raiding's gonna die. If it's gonna be like this, raiding might be dead as a whole. Not just remote raiding. I'm talking about raiding in general. Yo, Supremos, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. You have until I think Tuesday. So if you don't have it yet, you better get yours now. But yeah, I'm like, there's not a lot of people out. This is the first legendary raid hour for this Pokemon with this shiny. And Nobody was out. Now, granted, like it's not like that everywhere, but that is, to me, that's bad. Like that's very, very bad. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. That was ridiculous. That was crazy. And it leads me to believe that, well, in my opinion, like I also want to hear from you guys. Who amongst you guys in the chat actually go out and do raids? And if you go out and do raids, are people still going out, or like has the number you think have gone down in relation to how it once was before COVID? Because when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's terrible. That's bad. James, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. You're gonna try? You've been trying to do it cheap. It's not working now. See now. I'm gonna analyze that comment by saying that by trying to do it cheap, he tried to go out where there's a bunch of gyms and do the raids, but nobody has been showing up. Supremo, am I correct in saying that? Yes, exactly. Yep, your area is a solid Pokemon Go community, so am I. Like where the Dearborn one is, down, well, I don't know about downriver. That may be the move. Like I may need to hit up Steve and be like, yo, y'all still doing raids? And then hit him up and rendezvous with him. Hey, there's Jesse and Rachel. Okay. Ah, so that's what happened. Okay. All right, so yeah, just hop in my Discord. So hopefully you're a part of my Discord. Okay, there you go. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Rachel from Jesse and Rachel here. So let me see. Well, before you say anything, let me check my Discord. Make sure it is fully connected, because sometimes I can be stupid like that. So I can hear you, but my chat can't. My chat can't at the moment.
So sorry.
There it is. Now they can hear you. Hi, so, ladies and gentlemen, we got Rachel. Yes.
Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you?
I am good. Let me see that. Yeah. That is correct. Yeah, I thought so. So, is Jesse with you, or is he at work?
Jesse's actually right next to me too.
Hey, so we got both Jesse and Rachel.
You know what? I'll bring it to where you can hear us both.
Okay, good.
Sorry, he's eating.
Oh, okay, no problem. Ricky Bobby, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. So we were just talking about the demise of remote raiding. That's the topic we're on.
Okay, the demise of remote raiding.
Yes. I ain't gonna lie, Coach. Last time you was out playing Pogo, a car tried to. Oh, so you almost got hit. Ouch. Oh, wow. Well, glad you're okay, man. Yeah, that's crazy. We had peeps out for elite raids, but they still not coming out normally for raids. Was that Jesse?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard a deeper voice.
Oh, no. It was me kind of just like whispering to myself, trying to figure out and just pulling up everything because I just got home.
Oh, okay. No problem.
All right, I am here. So I know we were talking about the demise of remote raiding. Can you kind of give me a recap or where you'd like me to chime in?
Basically what I told the chat was, I basically told them my feedback on their decision to basically kill remote raiding and how it could have been done better prior to the announcement and what they still could do to somewhat salvage it. And then I talked about how when I went out for the first shiny Tapu Bulu, I'm almost saying Boo Boo again, the first shiny Tapu Bulu legendary raid hour, there was only me and two other people out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was not a lot of people there at all, which kind of worries me a little bit.
Right. For me, I find it interesting that like Niantic has like this theme of, instead of incentivizing going out and making that more rewards, they're constantly taking away. I don't understand that concept personally. It's like, I don't know. For me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I didn't see that it was broken. I understand they're an AR company. They want to get the scans of the world and all that. Like, you know, they want to scan everything and do all this and get all that data. And we could provide that for them, but I don't think it was necessarily the right call to just entirely destroy remote raiding. I mean, Jesse and I went out. We actually made a vlog the very first day Tapu Bulu Shiny came out. And normally, like when a new Shiny comes out, that's huge. Like
exactly
a legendary Shiny first release. We didn't see a single person when we did 10 Tapu Bulu raids. Not a single person in our town joined us. It was literally we had to rely on our mods who were willing to help us. They knew we were doing a video, so they were like, okay, yeah, we'll spend the $2 for remote raids, and so we could actually, get the video done a little bit quicker rather than Jesse and I taking a little bit longer to duo it. I wish there was like a little bit personally more of like a give and take. It's just, I feel like we've just been completely cut off of remote raids, but it's like there's so many ways they could have done it. Like I said, but like incentivize maybe going out a little bit more, or someone, I've seen a lot of great suggestions. Okay, well maybe you'll cut remote raiding, but decrease it by a ton, but what about maybe making it to where you can get 100 coins a day? We used to be able to get 100 coins a day. Or can we
I'll talk about that too.
What other things can we do rather than just cut it off completely and make it entirely undesirable and accessible for those who physically need those remote raids? So
one thing that you brought up that I like was more of an incentive. So what we currently have is you get more XL candies, and that's pretty much it.
I mean, but PvP, for me, that's not an incentive, honestly.
Yeah, that's where I want to go with that. Not that's more towards people who want to PvP and people who want to have level 50 Pokemon. And somebody actually said this, I don't remember where, but they said really, you don't really need level 50 Pokemon to do these raids. You can, if you have it at level 40 or a little bit higher than that, you should be straight.
Absolutely.
So yeah, they need to be more of an incentive. I like that. Yeah, I was thinking that too, to be honest.
Right. I mean, they even it was kind of. They didn't really. I mean, we had this for the first Heroes Niantic, where it was they just wanted to decrease the stop distance, and entirely decrease it, and it was the camaraderie of the community that kind of saved that. But it's just why are you taking away when really you made this game more accessible for people? I get this is a game about going out, but when you're talking about people, you're basically saying that this group of people, they can't play it. For me, that breaks my heart. I know, you've seen me build this community on Twitch with Jesse, and we wouldn't have had that if it weren't for the remote raids and the accessibility that I guess the pandemic allowed Pokemon Go to have. And it's just, I get we want to go back to some kind of normal, but I don't know if reverting it all the way back to the way it was is that really, I think there's a new normal, basically. There should be a new normal.
All right. So one of the things that you said, and then there's something else that you said that I kind of touched on, they have the habit of taking a raid. I wholeheartedly agree. It's and I think I said that behind the scenes as well. I don't remember in what capacity, but I think I did mention that what's this habit of taking stuff away? Instead of adding more to it, say, yo, you can either do this or you can go out and get all this amazing stuff. Yeah. But nope, it just said we just take it away. So if you want to do raids, you have to go. And I'm like, no, what the heck?
I mean, I feel
because there are people who can't go.
There are people who can't go, and this game, they weren't really able to play the game before then. But now that they can, why are you not letting them play anymore? And
exactly,
it's not it's against the terms of service to be able to remote raid and stuff like that. It's a functionality in the game. So why can't we do it? And then I feel that price increase was way too steep. I get maybe, trying to limit, I wouldn't have been upset if it was 150 coins, but 195, that's a 95% price increase? That's a huge jump.
So somebody said that's almost the price of a bag increase, and that's pretty much the price of a Pokemon stores increase. So I think I did say that in my feedback. It should have been 150 for a single and 450 for a triple. I think I said that in the feedback that I gave them or gave the community managers to pass along.
Right.
But let me read what the chat said. So let's see, and then I want to touch about something else that you said that I talked about before you got here.
Okay, cool.
Let me see. They still not coming out. I think I read that already. They talk about elite raids, but people not coming out for that. The elite special raids, my community does not get interested in them. Somebody talk about me calling it shiny Tapu Boo Boo. I accidentally did that in the video, and I kind of like made fun of myself for doing that. It was not planned at all. We didn't have many out, but still more than you were used to seeing. Right. Yo, Last Gamer, what's up? Thanks for your live stream. You could have handled that price. Okay. So one of the things that I said was, and you brought this up just now, and I talked about this like sometime before you got here, was the gym system. How you get the coins. I say it's the worst thing in Pokemon Go right now, because you have to rely on the competition to kick you out of the gym in order for you to get just 50 coins.
Oh, absolutely.
And yeah, and I was like, I get it why they set up like that, because I'm not, well, I don't think you know, but were you playing the game when the first came out before the gym we worked?
Oh, absolutely. I was a part of the Blissey stack. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I was a gym fiend. Like I had notepad files on my phone, and I kept tab of what Pokemon I placed at what gym and where, so I could get my 100 coins a day. Like I was a gym fiend. Like I was making bank with them coins. I did not drop any money in the game as well because of this. And I did a video about it a long time ago. And I think I don't remember when they did the gym rework. I want to say 2 months after I dropped that video. That's when they made the change to the gym, because they realized I was making a lot of money from my system. So I pretty much killed the gym system, but I didn't expect it to go like this.
You know, I actually liked the old gym system better than I liked this one. I like the concept of, like, you know, the bronze, silver, and gold. I think that's fun. Like when that first came out, Jesse and I, like, that kind of incentivized us to go out and like get gold gyms. I wish there was actually some kind of medal for that. But I remember Jesse used to actually be a really big gym fiend too. He would literally set an alarm, because I believe it was like every 21 hours, so you could actually get an extra 100 coins for the entire week rather than just 7 days. You could get it for like an ace day, or like an 8 day. Yeah. So Jesse literally would have an alarm to make sure he would claim his 100 coins and continue on. But I don't know. I just feel like I mean, I'm broken record, but I mean, those great things are just what they're constantly taking away, and I find it discouraging, honestly.
So in terms of them making a change to the gym system, I understand why they did it, because of people like me, and they wasn't making money like that, I guess. But the issue is that, what did I say? Yeah, the fact that I have to rely on a mystic player or an instant player to kick me out of the gym to get my coins. And that, to me, that's like the only reason why these teams exist. Why there was a rivalry, because of the gyms.
Oh, absolutely.
Like we will always go crazy over the gyms, but since we have to rely on each other in regards to the gym system, I'm like, why do we have the teams?
Oh, definitely.
Like, get rid of the teams.
You know, like in the old gym system, you would get your coins based off, you know, how long you were in the gyms, rather than, like you mentioned, having to wait to get kicked out. And like, I live in a town of 100,000 people. That's not terribly small, but I've literally gotten like 2 gold gyms with the amount of times I've been stuck in just some random gym on a main road. Like, it's not some impossible gym to get to. So I definitely think there needs to be some kind of rework in that sense. And I mean, I think it all kind of relates. And I feel like, you know, teams right now don't have as much meaning, because there's not even a team bonus in raids anymore.
Exactly.
It's a time bonus.
Let me see. Last Gamer, right? What's up? Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, you remember the Blissey stack? Yep. That was a pain, but that was still fun, though. It was still fun. Relying on rivals is morally repugnant, rather. Cyclops, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. The Dragonite army? I don't think I ever encountered a Dragonite army. If I did, probably once.
I put more Dragonites in gyms just because I had more Dragonites. There before the nesting system, Tru. Orlando was just like, it was just like bodies of water, just always had Dratinis. So Jesse and I would just be Dratini stack. And then
that makes sense.
Once weather came out in game, we never saw Dratinis ever again.
Wow. Let me see. It sucked when I lived. Valor held most gems, and I was a lonely mystic. You couldn't keep any gems. Ouch. Yeah. Your Ace Trainer badge is at 143, meaning under the old gym system or the new gym system, you barely battle gems. You do drive-by drops. Okay. Rely. Wow, this is funny. Rely. You meant to say rely. You say really, but rely on an instinct player to do anything useful. Oof.
Well, technically, there's more instinct players now than there used to be, so it might not be as bad.
I don't even keep tabs of that anymore. I lost tabs of that, lost trust of that. And then we should be rewarded again somehow for how long we can stay. Yeah, exactly. It should have been like that. Someone put a mon in the gym while my friends and I were taking the gym. It then just sped off. Was the funniest thing. Oh, okay. All right. So I think I covered. Me personally, I covered everything that I want to talk about regarding remote rating. Is there anything that you or Jesse would like to add regarding remote rating before we go back up to the first topic that I skipped over?
No, I think we kind of hit all the points on it's stinky. The remote rating changes are just stinky. We don't like them. And, as much feedback as we've given them, they're pretty set on their decision.
Yeah.
They're very passionate
one
about
thing.
this.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. One thing I did talk about was like how the online community is like half of them is like stay upset.
Oh yeah.
And apparently we remain upset. And how there's more people who are now on Twitter who don't watch YouTube videos, who don't know who Training Tips is, that play the game more so than a hardcore player or any of us really. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. And one of the things I want to do is I want to go out and like talk to those folks and say, yo, what do you think about the remote raid system? Do you like it or do you dislike it or do you don't care about it? And get their thoughts. Because if the offline community, as I like to call them, if they have the same mindset as we do, then there's no excuse. Like, right. You can't say, oh, we targeted them when they don't like it. It's one thing to say the hardcores don't like it or online people don't like it. But if the offline people don't like it as well, you have no excuse.
Right. I mean, a lot of the decisions they tell us is based off of data. And, I almost question, and this, could be a dangerous topic, but I almost wonder, a lot of these hardcore players also have, multiple accounts. Obviously, they're pulling data from all these different accounts. So if they casually play on those and all these hardcore players have 2 or 3 multiple accounts, does that hurt us in the long run because they're getting false data?
Right. That's a good point too. Yeah, that's a good point. So it's actually funny you say that because what we had yesterday, Community Day Classic. I actually met 2 people who were playing a game at my college, or my old college rather, and one of them had 3 accounts, the other one had 2. Mm-hmm. And I want to say they're not a part of the online community. I want to say that. I could be wrong with that, but I want to say they're not part of the online community. So you still have people who are not on Twitter, who not on YouTube, but they still have multiple accounts. So yeah, you can make a good point about that data, on how accurate it is, or how pinpoint it is rather.
I mean, because even the hardcore players, they'll have their main account or whatever, and then they'll have all these additional ones, like how, obviously you're going to spend the most time on your main, but yeah, maybe these multiple accounts only, maybe they only do 5 raids, and the average is this many hours in a calm day, that they play, because they want to focus on their one account, and then they have the other side ones to do this and that.
Right.
So I almost wonder if those hurt us in the long run.
You missed the collect coin bonus whenever you want it. Oh yeah. That was the thing too. All right, so I believe we covered everything. Now, obviously, there's more that I could get into, but then we talking about really controversial situations there, and Absolutely. I'd rather not get into that.
Totally.
So we're gonna go all the way back to here. Go Fest New York. So I purposely skipped this one because I know you and Jesse are going. I told everybody the 2 of you were going, and obviously I'm going. So any thoughts about Go Fest New York that you would like to share?
I mean, I'm incredibly excited to go to New York. Jesse and I are beyond excited. He's never been, so it's going to be a really fantastic time. I'm excited to be able to. I feel like, the Seattle was like the first most normal in-person event we had in a long time, but now that I feel like Jesse and I are more established as growing content creators, like we are just even more excited for New York. In our community alone, we have over 30 people who are expecting to go, and we're like, oh my god, this is awesome. But it's great. We're working on, they actually gave us enough notice to where you could actually get a best friend with someone if you add them right now. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully, we can get a few lucky friends, make some trades, and finally put all these faces to names.
All right. Training Spooky, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, a lot of people can't rate from New York. So I'm assuming Supremo, you're going to New York. Obviously, Squid is from New York, so he's going to be there. Trainer Spooky is from New York. New York got a pretty good, or interesting to say the least, content creator community in regards to Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
And I know they've been like begging me to show up to New York for quite some time. I've been wanting to go, but things never worked out. But now it's happening this year. Two birds with one stone. I can't wait for that.
I'm excited.
There you are. Oh, yeah, I need to send you a gift, so let me send you one. Oh, you know, I got this last spender gift from Vegas. Let's send you that one.
Thank you for the gift.
No problem, no problem. Oh, that's going to be your first time going to Israel? And actually, I was talking to Motown Country, who is interested in taking a train to get to New York, so I was putting that out there. And also, chat, for those of you who don't know, for those of you just tuning into the live stream, day one of GoFest New York, August the 18th, that's my birthday. I'm expecting birthday gifts from everybody who's going. James, let that go. I'm not getting sturdy.
All of y'all better get true birthday gifts.
Yes, y'all better give me birthday gifts. And there better not be plushies. No plushies.
Just t-shirts with dabs on them. He loves dabs.
No dabbing either. That's outdated. You can.
But yeah, we're incredibly excited. Jesse and I are looking at even like extra things to do. I think we're going to go see a show on Broadway. And, if anyone in the chat is listening and is going to Go Fest, there's the Nintendo store, there's the Harry Potter store, there's, the 9/11 Memorial, there's the Rockefeller Center and the Statue of Liberty, like Times Square and Central Park. Like, there is so much to do. So make sure you guys are doing research before you head out there, because there is a lot to soak in.
Right. So yeah, I'm gonna be staying around most of those places, so I would be able to get to those places no problem. No, Ricky Bobby, stop it. We ain't doing that. Oh, there's a Lego store? Yeah, y'all have fun with the Lego store. So Trainer Spooky birthday is August 5th. Is this sold? Well, I'll look into that. I can look at it right now. Is it sold out?
So Japan isn't sold out. It's just the early bird tickets are sold out.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, I heard Saturday sold out, but that was like a few days ago when I heard about that.
Yeah.
Why can't I get my daily free box? No, there's no such thing as a dabbing plushie. That don't exist. So stop it. We don't condone that nonsense here. But yeah, New York is going to be exciting. I can't wait for it. I'm going to say it right now. That is going to be I think that's going to be the third best trip of the year.
Third best?
Yes, third best.
I am very curious. Is Las Vegas one of the top two?
No.
Okay. I'm very curious. I mean, Jesse and I want to take all these trips with you, True.
Right, Las Vegas is going to be 5th. I think Las Vegas is going to be 5th, assuming there's no more trips after August.
Yeah. I'm hoping that, obviously, I don't know anything, but I know what it was. I think it was 2019. They had a Go Fest in October, and it ended up being a Safari Zone Montreal. So I'm hoping there's at least like one more in-person event for the year. That's my hope. Obviously, I don't know anything, and it's all me speculating. But I'm just like, I want there to be at least one more.
Oh yeah, they did a whole. Yeah, they had to be a Safari Zone because we have not gotten a Safari Zone this year. So
that would be so strange
if
they didn't.
There's no map of the event, not yet. So yeah, there's no map for the event, not yet. What the heck? Okay, that's interesting. But I'm gonna check that ticket. Really, $50 to get sturdy on camera. So people offering money to do stuff. That's what happened in Seattle last year. Was that last year? Yeah, that was last year. Which is crazy. But yeah, last year Seattle, yeah, that was fun too. Okay, let me check this out.
Seattle was great, but just me being, on the East Coast, Best Coast, it's a little more accessible for me and Jesse. I mean, Seattle, just the flights alone costed us over $2,000 for Seattle. Like it was a nightmare, and we are glad personally, you know, selfish reasons, we're glad it's like on our home turf, basically, of just the East Coast, a little more accessible. But you know, it's going to be accessible for some and accessible and not accessible for others. So, but I mean, I think New York is a cool place. I'm also wondering what made them pick New York, because I think it's like one of the top 5 like most expensive places to be at. So I'm like, New York City is like one of the like most expensive cities in all of the United States. So I think that's something to be like a little like, oh, be a little wary about. So definitely, guys, do your research if you're listening and you're going. Try to maybe find some restaurants that you like, and be aware of public transportation, because Ubers are not going to be your friend in New York.
For multiple reasons, that is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Let me see what y'all saying. Safari Zone Philly was late October 2 years ago. I know it was in October. I don't remember when October it was. Oh yeah, that was a good trip too. Let me cut this off real quick because my Wi-Fi is acting up on my phone. Let me see. In Oktoberfest. No, that would be more like a Safari Zone. If there's an event going on in October. Can you wait to buy the shirts, or do you have to get it right now?
So I actually, some of my moderators and some of the people in my community who have like said that they were going, they were actually able to add add-ons after the fact, which I was shocked. Normally you had to buy things right then and there.
Oh, you talking about add-ons in the game? Oh yeah, that's interesting.
Like,
now I'm assuming with the shirt.
Yeah,
not with the shirt. I don't think you have to get it with the ticket. So I think those are actually separate transactions, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I haven't done mine yet because I may be provided one, so that's why I haven't done it. Not to mention, there may be 3 different shirts at all 3 locations, so I don't know.
That's quite possible.
Especially since I'm going to 2 of them. So, I think we should be straight now. Yeah, let's try this now. It's still acting up. I can't get access to the event tab. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. No, it brought me on the... Was that Campfire? That's Campfire. I don't want Campfire. Yeah, I can't get access to the event tab, so that's weird. Let me see what y'all saying here. Ricky Bobby, what's getting studied? Don't worry about it. If you don't know, don't worry about it. Let me see. I already know exactly where the GoFest is going to be on Randall Island. Yeah. Yeah, we know where it's going to be. They announced where it's going to be, but we don't have what Motown Country were asking about, like a map of the actual event, like the different habitats.
Oh yeah.
And things of that nature, like the trade tent and the PvP area, stuff like that. That's not out yet. We know where, all 3 GoFests are going to be at within those cities, like what parks. We just don't have the event map.
Right.
Like, now way too early for that. If I had to take a guess, we probably won't get that until June. That's my guess.
Right, yeah. We normally get that like way, way closer. I mean, there's still over 100 days until our GoFest.
Right. So listen, they was doing that too. What you want to do? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, Squid said he'll help you practice your year.
Oh, goodness.
Wherever that is, I guess. You be taking the bus everywhere? Well, like, yeah, the bus would be the way to go. Going to the park and leaving the park. But outside of that, I'll probably say, you want the subway?
Yeah, I'll probably take the subway.
Is that what I'm hearing?
For the majority of our trip, I think.
So it sounds like Japan. Okay, yeah. Let's see. You can purchase add-ons after purchasing the initial ticket. Yep. Okay, we just talked about that. Yep. Grant told me about that. Yep. He gave me the option to buy an additional shirt as well. Okay.
Yeah, so...
Oh my gosh. This is... Okay.
So what I think Steve is saying is, so like after you purchase your GoFest ticket, there's like add-ons, for the bonuses, like the Raid Lover and the Egg Enthusiast and stuff like that. And there was an option for you to buy your shirt. Normally in past events, it was only a one-time thing. And if you didn't buy those right then and there, you didn't get the option. But you're actually able to do it even after you purchase your ticket. You're allowed to go back and be like, okay, yes, I want a ticket. Yes, I want a shirt. Yes, I want the Raid Lover one. Like it's actually really awesome that they added that for after the fact. It gives you time to think about what you want.
Right. Oh yeah, Motown Country. I'm already taking New York. Like, that's my birthday weekend, so I'm already taking over New York. So that is definitely happening. I'm on their website already. If you take the subway, be aware of showtime. Either sit back if you're seating or head to another car. So I heard about that. Where people like to, I'm assuming it's either people like to perform in the cart or people like to fight in the cart.
Yeah, just put your head down and don't make eye contact with anyone.
Right. No, James, I was offered the money to try pineapple pizza.
Which you should do. It's
So that's
really
what
good.
happened last year. You said what?
You should try it. It's really good.
I did, and it was at best.
So you're saying it wasn't bad?
Right. It's like the thing. It's not anything to get hyped up about. Like people were making it a big deal about, oh, do pineapples belong in pizza? Yeah, it does. No, it don't. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal.
It's more of a meme than anything at this point.
Exactly. Oops, I said sign in with Facebook, but yeah, whatever. All right, so let's take a. Oh wow, no, this Osaka is completely sold out.
So you can't buy any more for Osaka until they release.
Oh,
like their early birds are all sold out. So at the moment you can't buy more. But when they release the normal tickets at $30, you'll be able to buy some.
Yes. So Training Spooky, if you're trying to go to Osaka for your birthday, yeah, you have to wait until June 15th. I forgot about that. Yeah. So the early birds are sold out. General admission, it even says on the website, general admissions on sale soon, aka June 15th. So yeah, you can still go. If you're trying to go, you can still go. You have autism, you don't make contact have it anyway, you're right. Okay. Let's see. Pineapple pizza is abomination. It's not that big of a deal. I prefer the pineapple to be cold than hot, but it is what it is. Yeah. It's whatever.
I'll eat it no matter what.
All right. So, any last thoughts on GoFest New York before we move on to the next topic?
No, I think I got it all out. I'm just really hyped.
All right, cool. Yeah, I can't wait for that, but there's other trips that taking top priority. For example, we got this one right here. GoFest Osaka. Your boy is going. I already got my plane ticket. The first part of my trip has been booked. It's a secret. No one knows what that's about with the Cesar Trainer Tips. And of course, there's GoFest London. So there's that. Any thoughts on GoFest Osaka or London?
It breaks my heart. Jesse and I are not going to either one of those. Hopefully we can maybe swing it wherever the GoFest location is going to be in Japan next year and Europe next year. We'll definitely have to make some plans for that. I mean, of course, the first question is what the heck, like, why are they on the same date? But I can only imagine how difficult it is, trying to book parks in major cities. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and y'all better be taking some pictures because I'll be having to live vicariously through you.
So first of all, I talked about that too earlier. I'm not sure if you saw it, but they did basically say it was an issue trying to book those locations at those cities.
Yeah.
And they had to resort to booking them on the same day. And Mystic 7 was not exactly happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame them. And it is all kind of jam-packed into just the month of August.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes me wonder.
The best month ever.
I mean, it is the best month ever. It's your birthday. But, what steps are taken? Like, it almost makes me wonder, like, what steps are taken to plan GoFest? And, like, did someone, like, on the city side wait too long? Was it Niantic that waited too long? What happened to make it all so jam-packed?
Yeah, those are some interesting questions,
which we obviously don't know the answer to. So we just are wondering, right. And hopefully, maybe the issues that they've occurred or the issues that they've encountered for this, like maybe they'll learn from it and they're like, okay, we can do maybe their mistakes now will just make it easier for later. That's what I'm hoping.
Right.
But I'm definitely pumped for you guys, whoever's going. It looks like it's going to be a very memorable trip.
Mm-hmm. So I already know some people who are going to London and some who are going to Osaka, and I'm gonna let everybody know when I go to Osaka and Yokohama for Worlds, International Inferno is coming back. That series is coming back on my YouTube channel right here, so you do not want to miss that. So yes, I will showcase everything that goes on in Japan, with the exception of my first 3 days in Japan. That is a secret. I will not be revealing what happens in the first 3 days. You just have to trust me on that. You gotta try oxtail pizza, okay? How much for a dad when you catch a shiny? $500.
That sounds pretty reasonable.
Well, yeah. July is pretty awesome too. That's your birth month? Oh, okay. Alright, so we can now move on to that thing. Shiny Tapu Bulu. So I was mentioning about that earlier today. How I went out for a raid hour. And I got my Shiny Tapu Bulu. And mine was a 93% IV. This is the only shiny that I got. Mm-hmm. And even though there's no use for this thing, but it's still cool to get a shiny 93.
No, that's
even though that's not 15 attack, but yeah, that's cool. So do you have a shiny Tapu Bulu? Have you been trying to get one or no?
So Jesse and I, we actually went out and we did like a 10 remote raid pass challenge. I used 10 remote raid passes and Jesse used 10 not remotes. I'm sorry, normal passes. Like we went out, explored our city. Right. And tried to do 10 Tapu Bulu raids. We did not get a single shiny between the two of us. And technically, like, that's odds, you know, it's 1 in 20. And then, like, Jesse and I have both done, like, a couple of remote raids, like, here and there. So I think we've both done about 20 raids in total for Tapu Bulu each, so 40. We have not gotten a single shiny Tapu Bulu, which is shocking to us. We're like, wow, neither one of us, and we're both over odds.
Oh, that's crazy. Squid got 3. Oh, I know something about being over odds to try and get a shiny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Deoxys took me about 70, and then it ended up being a Shundo, so that was nice for me.
So you got 1 in 4 raids doing Lando stream. Nice. So this one, that was the first raid I did for raid hour.
Oh, boom. Wow. What a great start to your raid hour.
Yeah. JVB, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Squid said he got 3. And then, but yeah, so there was something else I was saying about this thing. I did see that video about it, right, that you were talking about.
Yeah.
14, 14, 13, that is a 91. Okay, nice. So, chat, I guess I can ask you guys this. Do you have one of these? A shiny Tapu Bulu? And if I know some of y'all do, some of y'all don't, but I want to hear from the rest of y'all. Do y'all have a shiny Tapu Bulu? If you don't, you have until Tuesday, 10 a.m. local time to get it before I switch over to the next thing, which we will talk about soon in this live stream.
If y'all have one, I'm jealous because we definitely tried for it.
But I would try to get a second one here and there. I couldn't get a second one though. Oh, look like Steve-O don't have one. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Again, you have all the rest of the night if you do remote raiding from those in Australia or wherever, and you have all day Monday, and then the early parts of Tuesday to try to get yours, and then after that, you probably go see it in November. I'm guessing. I don't know.
And then, I mean, what's good about Tapu Bulu is it's a fairly easy Pokemon to take down, so it's not like you need the whole village, you know? You and some other person, if you're level 40, you'll be solid. Right, and just a reminder, you want poison types, that's your best bet. Oh, yeah.
And I would probably say fire would be your second best bet.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's an easy one to take down, so if you are running out of time, like, you can get them done pretty easy without having to get a whole group going.
All right. Filmblogs, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. He got one with a free raid pass, nice. Shiny 89, but 15 attack, nice. So Squid said he's willing to trade y'all both one, you and Jesse.
Let me see what our friendship's at, Squid. I've been trying to actually be really good about people who are going to Go Fest. I've been actually really trying to make sure I get friendship with them, and I never open gifts, I never do this, I never do that, but I am trying. I am trying to at least get to best. Hopefully we can make that happen. So I'm assuming there's going to be at least one day where we can do more trades.
Oh yeah, Go Fest. Yeah, I think somebody was saying like it may be 5.
Hopefully.
Or something like that. That would be nice. That would be nice indeed. You got a shiny 98 Sasuke from home a little bit ago, so that eases the pain a bit. All right, okay.
Yeah, that does kind of ease the pain, huh, Steve?
All right. So any more comments regarding Tapu Bulu before we move on to the next topic?
No, but
on this show.
No, none on Tapu Bulu. If I had one, I maybe might have more.
Ouch. Let's move on down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not that one. No, not that one. That one. April's best event. Are we lucky friends? I need to look at. Well, first of all, my game acting up. But oh yeah, I need to look at. I know I'm lucky friends with Lando. But if we looking friends, then yeah, we need to talk about what to trade and stuff like that. But April's best event. So the month of April was interesting in terms of events. So looking back, we had the Spring into Spring event, the Regieleki Elite Raid Day, a Mystic Hero event, Togetic Community Day, Sustainability Week, the Stunfisk and Galarian Stunfisk Limited Research event, and the Community Day Classic was that yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Which was Swine Up. So out of all these events, which one you think was the best one?
Honestly, as much as I want to say the sustainability event, I really enjoyed it, and it didn't feel like I had to break the bank to play. The shinies weren't hidden behind eggs, and they weren't hidden behind raids. Sustainability event was really top tier, but I don't know. There's something about research days that just, like, I don't know. It gets me excited because I'm like, okay, if I just do 20 tasks, I'm like, hopefully, like, I'll get one, I'll get two. But I liked that there were two different types of shinies out there, and it was the release of the Unova Stunfisk. So honestly, I think that the research day was number one, and number two for me was the sustainability event.
So I have to agree with that one. Now with the sustainability week, there were Cherubian eggs along with Dribble. So actually Dribble was everywhere with the exception of raids.
Dribble was everywhere.
Which is good.
Which I was really excited. You know, I just figured the day Drillbur would be released, it'd probably be hidden behind eggs or raids. So when they came out that it was like, oh, in the wild and in research and in this and in that, I was like, oh, wow, like that's actually really fantastic. It's an accessible Pokemon. And when you evolve to Excadrill is a great ground type attacker.
Right. Yep. That is true. I need to check my Excadrill. I think I got one that had really good IVs. I could be mistaken, but it looked like the chat agrees. Sustainability week and Stunfisk Day. I had to, Stunfisk Day. That was the one for me. That's when I got my shiny Drillbur. I think that was the second shiny I got on that day, so I had to pick that one over Sustainability week because I don't think I got anything good doing that. Oh no, that's not true. Is it? I don't remember. Now, also keep in mind, Sustainability Week was going on. No, never mind. I take that back. That was actually going on during the middle of another event. Oh, the Limited Research Day. Yeah, it was at the same time. So yeah, that makes it even better.
And then on top of that, during Sustainability Week is when we got the new Shaman research. So we're able to actually get a new mythical, which none of us really expected. We're like, oh, like not a new mythical, but an additional mythical to our inventory. It was kind of a surprise. So I was definitely stoked about getting an additional mythical Pokemon.
Yeah, but it came out of nowhere.
It did.
In more ways than one, chat. Y'all have no idea like how out of nowhere that Shaman fiasco was. It just came out of nowhere. It got a lot of people surprised.
So I mean, I was stoked to not only be able to, we had the new Bound Sweet release and then Shiny Drillbur release. I was really excited about that event. And we got a couple of Trubbish. The way to I think if we had more Trubbish and Trubbish was a spotlighted Pokemon in the wild, I think it would have been like, honestly, I think if we just added Trubbish, it probably would have been one of the best events of the year. Because I think it's a new Pokemon. I think, it's a shiny Pokemon that not many people have. It has a lot of dust as well with it. So,
yep.
I just think adding Drillbur and Trubbish in the wild, like that would have just been like, oh Lord, we're going out grinding for 12 hours a day.
So yeah, let's see. Squid got one regular Stunfisk and two Galarian Stunfisk, even though he had two already, and he only played for 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, Training Squid. I need to where you at? Motown Country. I need to check. My game is like acting funky with the Wi-Fi, so I can't even look at my friends list at the moment. But at some point, I have to check to see where I'm at with Lucky Friends. All right. Any other event that you thought was good, or anything you would like to add regarding the Sustainability Week event or the Limited Research event before we move on to the next topic?
Yeah. So one thing I would love to see in the future, and I mean, this kind of goes back to, I think just the whole topic of even like the remote raids, and the big topic is accessibility. When we had like Merrill Research Day and stuff like that in the past, like we also had a little like today tab of research. I would have loved to see, even if it was just like an extra 4 encounters, like something small. So those who don't have Pokestops, like Like my friends who live in Resolute Bay, they literally have 4 Pokestops and a gym. And they only have those because they nominated them. Like, what can we do to make this game more accessible? And I think even just those extra 3 or 4 encounters could make the difference in Research Day. Like a Today tab.
Okay. Nice. As I'm losing my voice.
You're okay.
Squid said that Togetic. Yeah, I'm good. Community Day was great for XP. Well, which is true. Cause that is an evolution Pokemon. But what was the bonus for that event? I don't remember the bonus.
Togetic, I think, was XP.
Oh, actually, it was the double candy for catching Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
And double candy chances to get Candy XL.
Honestly, it feels
okay.
like
So yeah, that's not bad.
At this point,
right? Okay, that's not bad. Trainer Spooky, now you're clowning. And actually, Steve-O, I did get 3 shiny Drillburs as well. One of them was during the limited research event, and the other 2 they just showed up at my house. So
wow.
So yeah, that's the thing. On the Easter egg event, what was the Easter egg event? Let me look into that real. Oh wait a minute.
And we got Cutie Fly, I think, as it's released, and
yes.
the Riolus were in eggs and stuff, and the Munchlax.
Yes, that is accurate. Yes.
It wasn't a bad event. It was fine. I didn't hate the event at all. I just want babies to spawn in the wild. But I think Sword and Shield is the reason I want them to spawn in the wild. I'm like, they can spawn in the wild in Sword and Shield, and now in Scarlet and Violet. Come on, Pokemon Go, let's take that step.
Babies. Yeah, I thought that event was okay. It wasn't spectacular for me, but it was okay.
It was okay.
Togetic was great for Dust and XL. Well, XL Candy, yeah. Dust, I don't know about the Dust. I feel like that was the most fine up because that was triple Stardust.
Well, I think it's
for that one.
I think you get extra for catching Togetic because it's an evolution.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's true. Yeah. I forgot about that part. Yeah. So, Sheldon, what's up? Thanks for the live stream. Yes, that is Rachel you hear. She is the special guest for this month's edition of the Tru Inferno show. So, okay. Any more thoughts on April's best events before we move on to the pure opposite?
Go on to that next one.
All right, so let's go on to the next one. And this one, we talking about April's worst event of the month. So, there's 2 on my list that I'm looking at, but I'm gonna let you lead off. What do you think was the worst one?
So, I feel like there were 2 flops, but the biggest flop to me, and it could be just because of my pure bias, the Mystic Hero event was a big flop. Oh, bless you, Nif. Sorry, my cat's like over here sneezing. I felt like it had a lot of potential and it was really cute. You know, it was a cute idea, having something themed around Blanche, and now we know we're about to get something themed around Spark as they announced. But I don't know. It's just, when they announced the event, it was like, we don't know what the raids are. We don't know what the spawns are. All we know is that we get special research. Like, that was literally the information that we knew. And I don't know. I just would have liked to have known more information to make me more pumped for the event. But also, we can't ignore the fact that there were multiple issues with the event as well. Like, I know, so from what I understand, in New Zealand, like the Lapras wasn't even correct for a little bit. Like, they didn't turn it on or something like that weird happened. Like with the costume, the bow tie, and the bow tie itself is like, you have to squint to even see it. And then, they accidentally messed up and reverted everyone's research. So I don't know. I just felt like it was a flop because we didn't know spawns. We didn't know raids. We just knew of the event's existence, and that was basically it. But I felt like it could have been something so good. And the actual claims in the research were a little mid, other than the Lapras.
Right. So actually, there was no spawns or no hatches or anything like that. It was really all about The special research. That was pretty much it.
You know,
'Cause even with the field research from the Pokestops, it was just evolution items and starters.
right? And it's like, how can you should how I see it is like, you know, you want me to get this super rare Pokemon because you're only gonna get one because it has a costume, you know. But like, you should I don't know. I just figured that they would like incentivize us to go out to complete the research rather than just complete it at your leisure, which I was kind of shocked about because I'm like, there's only one of this. So like, if someone got the shiny, it'd be the rarest shiny. Like, this is something that should be really hyped. But unfortunately, I think as a community, we were let down.
And then there was a time research where you get a magnetic lure and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing behind this outside from, if you even want to count this
Honestly.
as something to get hype about.
And like
the Lapras with the accessory.
And like I didn't understand the magnetic lure. I felt like it was just, I don't know. I felt like it was poorly put together and just a little underwhelming. It was very bare bones, as Steve says in the chat. I agree.
Yep. The multi-country not a fan of these team leader events. I mean, it's a first.
It is first.
So, but this one was like terrible. The next two I think will be better. But we already know about the Instinct one.
Right, they didn't.
So that one's already going to be better.
And they said what it's going to be. Elekid is the featured Pokemon.
Yes.
And like the costumes, I don't know. The costumes are just so minimal. Like, I don't know. If anyone spent maybe another 30 minutes on the actual design, I think it could have been even better.
Right, I agree.
What was the other
So,
event? There was one more event in the month of April. Can you go over that list again that you mentioned?
you probably think of the Reggie Lecky Elite Raids.
Oh,
that's
that
probably
was
the one.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah, that was a bust.
We all know. It was
Yeah.
a bust.
The reason why that's not taking a top cake is because they're doing a makeup.
Yep.
They announced the makeup, and the makeup looks like going to be better. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, hopefully that works out, and hopefully we could see a lot of people in the community get those. But unfortunately, we all know most of us celebrate Easter, and not many people went out.
Oh yeah, so
that was the bust.
Yeah, on that day of all days, yeah, that was a terrible day to do that. They need Lapras as a rare spawn for the event. It's sad when the best aspect of the event is the dust field task. Right, that is sad, to be honest. That was like the only thing about that event. I wholeheartedly agree.
That's definitely true. Ricky Bobby.
All right. Any more regarding April's worst event before we move on to the next topic?
I mean, Togetic, I don't think it was necessarily the best event. I don't think it was the worst event. I think Togetic Com Day was just kind of mid. I was shocked for it to be Togetic. You know, usually the past for community days, you know, we saw a pattern and we can kind of predict like what every other one would be because we're like, okay, it's going to be a starter. Okay, it's going to be this, you know, like, and then, okay, now it's the summer. We're expecting that, like, that meta Pokemon that we get once a year, like the best Com Day of the year, like things, you know, we used to be able to expect it. And I felt like Togetic, although its shiny is not good, I wasn't excited about its shiny. I was just excited for a little bit of a change of pace. I was excited to be surprised about it, if that makes sense.
Right, okay. So that's actually the next topic. So my question is this month the best Com Day month so far this year? So we had two, Togetic and the Srina, which was the classic. And before you answer, I'm gonna just refresh everybody's memory. January we had Chespin, which was overshadowed by the release of what's that thing called that everybody having a hard time finding?
Huh?
That Pokemon that came out the same day at Chespin Community Day.
Good name.
It's stuck on the Pokestop.
Kecleon.
You should say it again?
Kecleon.
Yes, Kecleon. So yeah, we had Chespin Community Day that was overshadowed by Kecleon's debut. And then on the 21st that same month, we had Laboratory Community Day Classic. February was Noibat. March was Slowpoke and Galarian Slowpoke. And then of course April it was Togetic and Srina was the Community Day Classic. So was April the best Community Day month of the year so far? That's my question.
So personally, for me, no.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't hate Togetic. I thought that was unique. Swinub, you know, a classic Com Day is always fun. For me personally, my favorite Com Day was the Slowpoke because not only could you evolve to get the Galarians, I mean, not only could you evolve to get the Kanto line, but you could also try to get the Galarian line. So that's 6 shinies you're going after because, you know, the Kanto Slowpoke, and then it's 2 evolutions, and then the Galarian Slowpoke, and then it's 2 evolutions. So for me, like, I felt like that was very exciting, but also I really enjoyed a Chespin Calm Day because it was a new shiny. I'm a sucker for grass starters, and, you know, of course, we had that release of Kecleon as well after it, which kind of, you know, gave an incentive to also explore some more beyond Calm Day. But I do love Togetic and Swinub. I don't think this was a terrible Calm Day. It just wasn't necessarily my favorite.
Oh, okay. Let me see. I only saw 3 Kecleon since his debut. Squid is saying March, so basically agreeing with you. Steve-O's over Swinub, and Squid love Togetic and Swinub. So you love April, but you think March is your best one, or your favorite, I guess. Okay. Oh wow, those are some tough ones. Well, let me review. So Chespin, I don't think it's used. Well, it's Chestnut is useful in PvP.
I think strictly PvP, like very minimal.
Yes.
Though it's not like meta relevant, but it's good.
Yes. Mika, what's up? Thanks for joining the live stream. It's been good. So yeah, Chestnut is only used for PvP, if that. Laboratory is like very useful in raids, obviously.
Oh,
so both of those was in the same month. Noibat, though it got a decent looking shiny, there's not much use for it.
And especially giving it such a bad move. Like, I know it was like a signature move of it, but it is not a good move, like, for literally anything.
And also, I just thought about this too. Noibat was not exactly a shiny not a lot of people could get, because you can only get that from eggs.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I felt like it was a good community data to have, though, because I think you need 400 candies to evolve it, if I remember correctly.
Yes, that is. Wait, let me double check. I think that is correct too. N-O-I. Okay, here's a Noibat right here. Yes, that is accurate. You do need 400 candies, so yeah, that was a good choice too. I agree. And then Slowpoke, or really Slowbro, got a Mega. Though it's not exactly a useful Mega, but it have its use. And nothing slow related is good in PvP.
But how I also say this, it was easy for excellent throws. It was easy XP.
So, oh yeah, what's the bonus for that too?
I think it was
actually. The bonus for that was. Let's see. How do you catch one? Doing the meta. Yes, triple XP for catching Pokemon. Yes.
So not only did you get triple XP, but it was also so easy to throw excellent throws on that Slowpoke. That XP was just like money in the bank, baby.
So it is that, and then Togetic. So Togetic is good in PvP, Great League. Togekiss is good in Master League, maybe Ultra League, and Togekiss got some use in raids as well.
Oh yeah.
And Swinub, Piloswine is good in Great League. Mamoswine is good in raids. So if I had to pick a month, it was a tough one between. I'm gonna say this: February is my least favorite. I would say that.
And that was Noibat, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So the issue I had with Slowpoke is making sure that you had all the shinies. Slowpoke, Galarian Slowpoke, Slowbro, Galarian Slowbro, Slowking, Galarian Slowking. So yeah, there was 6 shinies. It was like, oh my gosh. So there was that. I might have to go with April.
Nice.
Because of the Stardust from that Swinub, I was focusing on that. The XL candies as well. I meant to go with April for me. What did Squid say? XP was amazing with an easy target to hit action and throw. April's number 2. Okay, so his number 1, yeah, was March. Third is Noibat, since you already had 2 Noibats. Yeah, see, yeah. That was like that hard shiny not a lot of people had. I forgot how many I had prior to that. I think I had 2. Prior to that. I don't remember. But yeah. So not a lot of bad months for calm days.
We haven't had.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. So Motown, yeah. So basically, Motown, you saying January because Chespin. That's what I'm assuming. And then we still don't know what May's Community Day feature Pokemon will be, or we have no details on it at the moment. Unless something, nothing dropped. Okay. That's on the 21st. I don't know when we're gonna. Oh, that's a Sunday too. Yeah. I don't know when we're gonna get that information. Speaking of May, though, we can move on to our next topic.
Yeah, let's go on.
And this will be our last topic of the night. May's events. So we now know what to expect for the month of May. And I had my list, but now it's gone for some odd reason. And it's not bad looking. It's actually pretty good. So, let me refresh everybody's memory before we can talk about it. So, we just talked about this. The Instinctive Hero, which is the instant event fiasco. Cleaver Raid Day, which will be on the 6th. A Valorous Hero on May the 11th, starting on May 11th. And then we go get a mega event for Regidrago, not Regieleki, my fault. It's Regidrago. We get a mega event for that. And then Community Day on the 21st. And then it's a secret event starting on the 22nd. And then also, we're going to get the returning Sock Drive Genesect. That can be shiny. Tapu Lele? I think that's the one.
Tapu Fini.
Oh, Tapu Fini, yes. Tapu Fini will be back, and that can be shiny. Regigigas will be back, and that can be shiny as well. We also gonna get a new Mega Ray in the form of Pinsir. And let's see, we got the Raid Hour. And another good month of Spotlight Hour where every Pokemon will be shiny as well. So there's that. And maybe, oh, you think, oh wow, okay. So we'll get to that in a second. So Rachel, what's your thoughts about May's events?
Honestly,
we go to Pokemon Go.
I feel kind of motivated to play Pokemon Go in the month of May. Tapu Fini is making its Pokemon Go debut as not Pokemon Go debut. It's making its shiny debut in Pokemon Go. This is the first time we're going to be able to catch a shiny Tapu Fini, just like we saw Tapu Bulu this month. And then not only are we getting we're actually getting 2 new Mega releases. Because you mentioned Pinsir, but we're also getting this Mega Caesar.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we have Caesar yet.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that's 2 of them.
We're actually getting 3 new shiny debuts as Mega Caesar, Mega Pinsir, and shiny Tapu Fini, which I'm pretty excited about. You know, for me, Genesect, I mean, I have one of the shiny, so they're all the same, you know, because all it is that square color on the back of them that makes it slightly different, the different drives. And then Regigigas, I mean, I actually did that paid event when it first came out. And then, you know, we had a couple EX raids of it before, you know, the pandemic occurred. So for me, Regigigas, I'm done. I'm over it. But I understand that we have to recycle it because some people, you know, people don't play the game as much as we do. You know, people don't play the game every day as the people who are watching this. You know, the people who are watching this are very dedicated to Pokemon Go and play it every day. So I understand why they need to recycle. But Regigigas is
and we got some new players too.
Absolutely, we got to definitely we have to let the new players feel welcome by recycling this stuff. The events I'm pretty excited about, especially now that we know we have a Cleaver Raid Day. That is so cool. I did not expect that. I guess a part of it, we probably should have expected it because, you know, we had the Hisuian Braviary one, and then we had one more raid day, I thought. But honestly, when I saw that announcement, I lost my marbles. I was so excited about it. I'm hoping the Instinctive Hero and Valorous Hero, is it Valorous or Valorious?
So we already have Mega Scizor. I thought so in the game already.
We have Mega Caesar?
Yep.
Since when?
I'm looking at my shiny right now as we speak. Even though I can't Mega Evolve because my Wi-Fi on my phone is stupid.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have never Mega Evolved it. So for me, that's new. That's exciting for me.
Yes. I need more ice. What else you said? Oh yeah, that's right. You still need Regigigas? I got 5 of those. Those shiny. So yeah, I'm over that too. And I got a Hundo. Not a Shundo, but a Hundo. So I'm over that too.
I definitely think this is going to be a great segue into Pokemon Go Summer because after this month, I think is when we introduce the new season. And usually, I mean, the summer season is usually the best. But one thing I do think is a flop and I will continue to say is a flop, is this stinking research breakthrough. These research breakthrough, like I encountered a parasect and I'm like, why? Like that gives me no motivation to complete research tasks. I get there's more dust, but if I wanted that dust, I can just go catch 7 Pokemon that are sitting on my house right now, you know? Parasect is not good. Pinsir is less exciting because we're about to get the Mega. I don't know. I wish, you know, especially with all the changes to the remote raids and stuff, I wish legendaries would come back. I mean, Snorlax I think is cool. Furfrou I think is cool. But having just like this random pool of just, I feel like they wrote random Pokemon's names down, threw them in a hat, and they were like, okay, this one. Sure, okay, this one. And they just picked randomly. So I would like to see a shakeup in those because I have no desire to do research tasks because my research, the breakthrough rewards are not good at all.
Oh wow, the research breakthrough. Yeah, so yeah, when June 1st comes, we're gonna get a new breakthrough box. I still want Furfrou in it. I still don't have a shiny Furfrou.
I would like a Furfrou, but you know, when I have hopes to get a Furfrou and then I encounter a Parasect or a Goomy and I'm like, bruh. I remember.
And I'm about to I'll go ahead.
I was gonna say, I remember, you know, my little cousin. He plays Pokemon Go whenever like I visit him. So he's very casual. But I remember one month in particular, it was a couple months back. He encountered a Raikou through the research breakthrough, and he was so excited. Obviously, this is a while back. And then, like, one of the most recent times I visited him, he was excited to do the research breakthrough with me because he knew that excitement of getting a legendary through it. And he got, like, something ridiculous. It was, like, just one of these lame Pokemon. And he's, like, literally someone who doesn't play the game that much, someone who is more super casual playing, was even disappointed about on these research rewards. So like, is there a way that we could amp them up to make them more enticing for our entire player base? Because I don't think anyone in our player base would agree that this is the way to go. Like, it just makes me feel bad. Like, someone who is so excited, barely plays, so excited, got that rush with the Raikou, and then they do another one and they're like, I got a Raikou and now I get this. Like, that was literally what he said to me. He's like, now I get this. And that for me is a flop.
So what I want to say is, I'm about to, once this live stream is over, I'm gonna leave this as a feedback. Why is Goomy everywhere? Especially since it can't be shiny. Goomy is everywhere. It's in the research breakthrough box, like you said. I've seen it in a number of events over the past few weeks. It's in 10-kilometer eggs. I think it's in 12-kilometer eggs as well. Why is this thing everywhere? Like, I'm sick of seeing Goomy until its shiny comes out. Well, so there's that.
I'm not sick of seeing Goomy. I don't want it in my research breakthrough box, but I'm not necessarily sick of seeing Goomy. And I think it's kind of hard to evolve to get Goomy because you have to get like that special lure or whatever. But I mean, if we look at patterns, I think personally, obviously I don't know any information, I wouldn't be surprised if we see shiny Goomy coming up soon.
So I think we're gonna get it at Go Fest.
I think so too.
Because of a bet that I made with Carly, who is not here, so she's gonna lose that bet. Let me see what chat have to say.
Yeah, I think we're getting it too.
It's a great lineup of events, a good kickoff for Pogo Summer. Cleaver gonna be though too bad I work, right? I still think it's going to be weird that we're getting the Firestarter last in the year for Community Day. Okay. It's awful. You miss looking forward to it every week. Wait, Steve, what are you talking about? When you say it's awful, what are you talking about? Squid forgot about that. Then Finnegan, and in 2 years since last shining possibility for Regigigas is not bad to recycle. Tangular Spotlight Hour. Tangular Spotlight Hour. Was that April?
No, I think that's coming up. Isn't that going to be here this month? Oh no, that was last week. That was last week, I think. Tangular Spotlight Hour.
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, that was last week. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So you like Tangular Spotlight Hour. Okay, cool. You got shiny Pinsir from your research breakthrough last week. Okay, that's interesting. You think it's time to recycle Shadow Dog like Raikou and Entei for the newer players that also like 2 or more years ago? So let me take a look at that. That's why I had that open. I saw that comment. It's been really 3 years. It's been like 3 years and 2 months since we saw those. So yeah, Or at least I saw Rachael. Rachael, how you pronounce that, Fiasco.
Raikou.
And then Suicune, yeah. It's been about 3 years. I wholeheartedly agree. Yep.
Yeah, I'm totally cool with recycles once it's been, so long.
Let me see what else. It's everywhere because we're about to get the shiny like Norbat was. Okay, yeah. See, there you go. One event I would like to have again is the clone. Oh yeah, we only had that once.
Oh, the clone Pokemon. That'd be a really cool event to have again.
Yeah. Rainy Lord. That was April. Okay. Oh, you talking about the Tangler.
Yeah.
So, obviously, the shiny Tafu Fini, that's going to be the main thing for me.
Oh, for me too.
So, yeah, I would be out on that May 10th raid hour trying to get that. And it's going to be tough to do these megas. Who's interested in the megas? I don't know. So, like the Mega Pinzer, I also want to do that one as well. So, hopefully, that would be easy to defeat too.
Hopefully. I mean, they made megas way easier than they used to, so that's good.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah. Regarding the spotlight hours, let me check on. Oh yeah, I think I got the Skorupi family completed.
I actually don't have a single Skorupi, so I'm hoping to get that. Bellsprout, I have the family. So yeah, I think Skorupi is the one that I'm looking forward to the most.
I had to go with Houndour because of that double the Stardust per catch.
Ooh, Houndour is such a good shiny.
I don't know if I'm gonna be out for that, but I will be catching them from my house at least. But yeah, I do got. But all of these, I don't really need any of these shinies, so it's really about the bonuses for me.
Right.
And I have to say, the Valorous Hero event. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. That and the question mark. We don't know what that is yet, so I can't wait to see what that's going to be.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what that question mark is. That's
so,
basically like our final hurrah till we get to Pogo Summer.
Looking forward to this next event. You really want a Shiny Mind? Oh yeah, that's right, the Shiny Mind Jr. Yeah, that's the Instance the Hero event. Yep, that's this Tuesday. Yep.
Yeah, that's coming up.
Yep. So
One thing I want to say about the hero events, we saw the Mystic one, we saw the research, we completed the research. I'm hoping it's not just a copy and paste of one of that same research for this one. I'm really hoping it's, I don't know, I want it to feel like they put care into it, and I want to be able to, if the tasks are slightly different, like I hope they are. I just don't want it to be a copy and paste.
Right, that makes sense. Also, I think because of that, Niantic wants us local rating. They're gonna keep 2 weeks, 2 8 hours from now on. So here's the thing about that. So Genesect is only here for like 1 week, and only gonna have 1 raid hour. Regigigas obviously gonna have 2 raid hours, but we don't know how long that's gonna be here for. All we know is it's gonna be here till June 1st. It could go beyond that. But that would be cool. They do that for 2 weeks.
Oh, absolutely.
I would have no problem if they do that for 2 weeks. Yeah, none at all. I went to see that question mark event in that Shiny Mind Jr. Yep, exactly. Where's that elite raid? Oh, that's May 13th. Okay.
Was it May, the month we normally get you? So a couple years ago, when we got Magikarp shiny, that was the first shiny released in Pokemon Go. It was like, what was it called? The water event, or they call it something. But I'm pretty sure that was in May, and they usually do it once a year, that like water-esque theme. So I wonder if that's what that could potentially be.
I feel like the water event is more in June.
Is it more in June? Okay. You're probably right then. I thought it was in May.
No, that was when I was in downtown. Yeah, I'm looking for my Magikarps. I don't see anything that says event by any of these. I have no idea.
Yeah, I got my shiny Magikarp a couple months after the event, so.
Actually, that reminds me. Oh yeah, that's right. My first ever shiny was a Super Saiyan Pikachu. Yep, there it is right there.
Nice.
I actually called it that because when I edited the video, I gave it like that Dragon Ball Z aura as it transformed into a Super Saiyan. So yeah, that was a fun video. I should look for that video. But yeah, that's my first ever shiny in Pokemon history.
Oh, nice. That is awesome.
I know it's in Pokemon Go, but maybe in Pokemon history. 'Cause I think it was like sometime after that when I discovered what shinies are. I'm like, oh, so there's shinies. Okay.
That's what that rush felt like. I want to find more.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think that might have been my first ever shiny. Water Festival Anime. Okay.
Water
We'll see what's up.
Festival.
We'll see
That's
what's
what
up.
it's called. Water Festival.
Yeah, I thought that was more of a June thing, but it may be both as far as I know. But we shall see what that question mark is over the next week or so. I'm guessing. I have no idea.
Yeah, we have no idea.
But yeah, we have no idea. All right, so I believe that's everything that I got on my notes. Is there anything that you would like to talk about?
No, I think we covered everything, you know. I'm excited about GoFest. I mean, I feel like we had a really good conversation about like the upcoming events and the past events and things that we like, things we dislike. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with this.
Right. So, is there anything Jesse might want to say by any chance or no?
Oh no, he's showering.
Oh, okay. Does he sing in the shower?
No, that's just me.
Oh, okay. Okay. Chat, any questions within the last 3 minutes? Because I do got a video to edit for tomorrow. Any three questions Any questions that you may have for me or Rachel that you want to ask? If you have any, you better do it now within the next 3 minutes before I call it a wrap. So while I'm waiting on those questions, where can they find you, Rachel?
What do you mean? Where can they find? Oh, on Twitch. I assume that's what you mean.
Yes, Twitch and TikTok and stuff like that.
So we're known as JesseRachael. We're a couple content creator, and we do Pokemon Go and both Pokemon Go and main series content. You can find us on Twitch as JesseRachael. You can find us on YouTube as JesseRachael, and as well as TikTok. TikTok, we might be JesseRachaelFL. On Twitter, we're at JesseRachaelFL. They won't let us change it because someone has the username. But yeah, find us JesseRachael, and we can talk all Pokemon.
Wow, okay. So yeah, Water Festival was in March in 2017, June in 2018, August 2019. I try to remember that one. I don't remember that one. Oh, it might have been after Japan, that's right. And March in 2020.
Oh wow, so it's really been
yeah. James, I'm assuming that question's for me. Yes, I do sing in the shower. Not all the time, but I do sing in the shower. Hey, Mrs. Mime is here. She said, question for Rachel. How are you so awesome?
Oh, Mrs. Mime, I learned from the best, which is you.
Even though she tried to make 100 babies in Sims 4 today. Mrs. Mime, how did that work out for you?
Chaos.
Yeah, I was watching her stream on Twitch before I went live, and I had it open. And then she ended stream, boo hisses.
Yeah, sorry, I apologize for being late. So Jesse and I actually went out. We drove about 40 minutes out, and we went to a beautiful state park for a YouTube video. And yeah, we are excited to. Jesse, I think, is going to be editing it between tonight and tomorrow night. So, excited to release that to y'all.
Oh wow, yeah, that's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see that one.
I'm excited. Some unexpected, a lot of beauty, and then just some unexpected nonsense also. So.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Mrs. Mime only got to 10. Wow. All right, cool, nice. Okay, so I'm assuming that video would be out Monday or Tuesday. That's what it sounds like.
That's the hope. Latest Wednesday.
Okay. So there's that. Where we at? Oh, well, that would be it. Anything else that you'd like to add?
No, just thank you so much for having me on. Like when you asked, I was incredibly excited. Normally I'm really bad at messaging people and I get nervous, but when you asked, I don't know, it was awesome to be able to join your show. I was like, heck yeah, I want to be on the Tru Inferno show. So thank you for having me, seriously.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for accepting the invite.
Yeah.
So
I'd love to come back.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I have no recurring guests at the moment. So yeah, that would be interesting. So hopefully next time it could be you and Jesse. So
that's
that
the
would
hope.
work.
Yeah. So basically be new, right?
Right, yeah. Alright, so just to basically inform everybody, my next show will be on May the 28th. Let me repeat that. My next show is on May the 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My next guest has already been secured, and they need to get that day off, that evening off, so they can appear on the show. You know who you are. You need to get that day off or that evening off. So yes, my next guest is already in the books. May 28th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. Tru Inferno show on YouTube. So there you go with that. Again, I'd like to thank Rachel for appearing on the show. And this was a pretty fun show as usual. So yes, I will call it a wrap.
Awesome.
If y'all want to keep tabs of what I'm about to do, I might play Phasmophobia while I work on the YouTube video at the same time. So I will see if I can hook up with Shauna Lee and see if I can get a challenge. I haven't done my challenge yet. So we'll see what's up with that. That would be on Twitch right now, actually. So yeah, go over there right now so you can keep tabs on what I'm doing tonight. But I'm going to call it a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. So with all of that said, y'all know what this is. This is brand new Jay Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Love you too. Take care, everybody. Yay, I think. Let's come back. Okay, now we're done. That was cool.